Now I want to introduce a product that I highly recommend, the DAT3 15th Anniversary Edition. It's not just a recommendation, it's honestly probably the only product in the world right now that truly solves the issue of Bluetooth receiver sound quality. This product has been in development at Soundaware for 6 to 7 years and is built on a patented technology. Let me explain. All current high-resolution Bluetooth protocols like LDAC and Aptx HD are fully supported. Of course, that's basic. But the key breakthrough is that this device finally solves the problem with Bluetooth digital output. You might not know this, but almost all Bluetooth 5.0 or newer devices, no matter how advanced, output both digital signal and clock from the Bluetooth module. That means the clock used in digital output is actually coming from the Bluetooth module itself, not from an internal FPGA or DSP. This is where the problem lies, because the IR quaded S interface, which is the core digital standard in a transport, relies on the quality of that clock. In regular Bluetooth solutions, you're limited by this setup. What the Soundaware did and patented is to redesign the system so that Bluetooth only outputs the data, not the clock. This allows the DAT3 to achieve a CD transport level precision in digital output. Now there are two versions of the DAT3. The one I'm recommending here is the 15th Anniversary Edition. Why this one? Well, unless you're a very serious audiophile, I wouldn't necessarily push you toward it because it's more expensive. The standard edition is already very good and much more affordable. With the standard edition, as long as you set it up correctly, it already delivers top-tier Bluetooth audio performance. That means use lossless playback on iPhones and high-res playback on Android. Set the phone volume to max and let the DAT3 control volume. Do this, and even the standard edition gives you possibly the best Bluetooth sound available today. But the 15th Anniversary Edition is on a completely different level. It's not just better, it's dramatically better. The 15th Anniversary Edition uses a plus-minus 0.3 ppm precision clock compared to plus-minus 20 ppm in the standard edition, so 20 times more precise. All the internal components are upgraded to D300 ref grade parts. The result is stunning. What do I recommend? If you already have a high-end DAC, I strongly suggest adding this to your system. The digital output from the DAT3 15th Anniversary is comparable to a dedicated CD transport. And in fact, it can outperform many traditional CD transports. So, as for analog output, it uses a CS43198 DAC chip. On its own, this chip doesn't necessarily compete with very high-end standalone DACs, but the digital output is the star here. Some audiophiles might say, I already have a CD transport or streamer, why would I need this? Here's the thing not. All music is available on your streamer. That's a real-world limitation. A lot of older music, like from the 80s or 90s or even earlier, just isn't available on physical media or on your typical streamer. Some recordings are only available through mobile apps, and streaming them via AirPlay or from your phone normally sounds terrible. But with the DAT3, that same app playback can sound truly amazing. We had one customer during a listening session in Beijing who ended up listening for nearly an hour straight, just replaying all his favorite songs from decades ago. The DAT3 brought them back to life with clarity and emotion he hadn't heard before. That's the point. Even in a high-end hi-fi setup, the DAT3 15th Anniversary Edition fills a very real gap. It solves the issue of accessing and enjoying music that you can't get through traditional hi-fi sources. Sound-wise, when connected to a high-end DAC like the DM 15th Anniversary, for example, it delivers system performance equivalent to a 20,000, 30,000 RMB CD transport. Even just using Apple Music in lossless mode, you can reach that level. Bluetooth Hi-Res is still lossy, so lossless playback from Apple Music is actually ideal. So yes, I highly recommend this product. It's a major technological breakthrough, and it even won a Technical Innovation Award from the Audio Association. This is a serious recommendation from me technically and musically. Thanks for watching.